Good morning, guys. Raven wants to say hello. He is into everything. I wanted to say thank you so much. Bear with me, I'm not feeling very well. To Hippy Co. I opened up the door. Actually, my husband opened up the door this morning in the pouring rain, and Amazon just came, and these were out there, and this was all from her. It's crazy. We were just running out of the gain, and I had somebody on Twitter. I'm sure everybody knows her. She's amazing. Openly Avoidant had suggested that I make a wish list for stuff that we need because it's immediate. The GoFundMe has stalled, which is fine. It happens. Everybody has given. You guys have been excellent. Not a lot of people have money right now. Things are strained. I get it. We're obviously strained. So she suggested making a wish list and never thought of that. Have never done it. So went ahead and did it, and I have already gotten stuff, and it's stuff that, that I need, medical stuff, even stuff for the house, stuff that I didn't think of, that I could get, and like she said, you can get right away, and that we can use right away. That's expenses that now we don't have to buy, that money can now go towards bills. So I appreciate this so much. Thank you so much, Hippy Co. My husband and I are so appreciative. This is stuff that will be used actually right away. I've got a bad sinus infection and migraine. And speaking of another person, Jeanette Rose, she had sent me, I had this on my list, Motrin migraine. So again, I appreciate this so much. As far as an update, I had put on my Twitter, I know some of you aren't on Twitter. I was supposed to get my stitches out a few days ago, and they came out on their own. I have EDS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and it's one of the side effects. For some reason, stitches don't stay in, and I don't know if it has to do with my scarring too, where my scars were, or where the stitches were placed, but they didn't stay in, and they just basically came undone, and I just pulled on both of them, and they came out. So we called and told them. He ended up being on vacation, so they bumped up my appointment. Then I couldn't get my pain medication. None of the pharmacies had them. I had my doctor calling around, and they won't even tell them what's available. They were trying to see if they could get me something else by speaking to the pharmacist that we go to. They wanted me to drive back in, but it wasn't worth me having to drive all the way back down there, feeling as bad as I do, having to drive over an hour away to wait 2 days. So to try toughing it out, and then finally today it was in. So I'm going today to the clinic where I see my one doctor who does for medical marijuana. I take medical marijuana. I don't take it all the time. It's actually been since before I got burned, right? I think the last time I really used it. So I don't like taking pharmaceuticals, and this is one of the reasons. It's very hard to get them. The state's involved in your medical care. Like I said, I don't like taking them for a lot of reasons. And right now, if everything's monitored, which is fine, I think it needs to be, because there's such a problem with the opioids right now, and it's very hard to get. They don't care if you're in pain. They don't care that you just had surgery. They don't care if you're hurting, and they didn't care that I was out of them, for 4 days and in tremendous pain. It's not only my grease burns and that I have lumbar fusions. I have a triple cervical fusion. There's a lot of medical things that fibromyalgia. There's a lot of things that you guys don't, like I said, you guys don't know about. I was in a very bad car crash at 20, and I had to be. We went down a ravine sideways, my side, and I had to be extricated from the car. I was crushed in the car, so yeah. I had a lot of damage to my body from that. I don't go really into details, but anyway, I hurt everywhere. So when this medication was cut off totally, like my bones hurt right now and that. So I've been really, really hurting. I can feel everything right now, my back, every piece of metal. So the past few days have been torture, but I go today to get that, and then I can get my medical marijuana. The morphine was filled finally today, so I can get some relief with that, but I wanted to get recertified. I got my card. It was due to be renewed, so I just got that renewed in the mail, and I just don't want to have to depend on taking pharmaceuticals every month. I want to eventually be done with that. I just don't want to deal with that anymore in the state, and having factories be short on it, or no pharmacies having any of the medications you need. That's ridiculous. And cancer patients or pain management patients or whatever can't get their medicine, and they don't give a shit. So I'm done. It's not been fun. So when you're hurting like hell and you're already depressed, and you're not feeling well, and you're going through other stuff. So, the last, trying to heal from surgery and just dealing with everything has just been very overwhelming lately. So, all right. Well, I don't want this to be sad, but I wanted to say thank you again. I am so appreciative for the help. So is Athena. She says, thank you. The house is going to smell extra nice from the gain. And all of my bedding. So I really, really appreciate it, Hippy and Jeanette. I appreciate you guys and love you guys so much. I'll probably make an update when I go. I don't know. I'll just see how I feel. Like I said, I feel really crappy. But, alright. I hope everybody is doing well. Hi. Alright, take care, guys. Bye.